Hello to all of you out there who are listening. Probably there won't be a lot of you because this is a project that we recently started on my birthday 3 to 3 days ago. And I chose to make a video about how things are going on. This is my workplace where I try to produce art, and I noticed that lately it's not going too well because of the darkness that's been following me for many years. It started to affect me in a manner where you feel emotionally flat and you don't really care whether you are alive or you're dead. And the universe has given me everything I wanted. So much of it that it led into a form of decadence in this life. Not even going to show you the floor because it's like shows too much of the loss of the will to be here, to be on earth. So I try to explain all these things in the video I made. I didn't want to use my own voice. I freak out just by the thought of filming myself and telling you my story using my own voice. This is some art that I purchased in the area where I live. And I have to be honest with you, I haven't been good with keeping my artwork in the manner that I should. The table is a mess, and I realized that there are certain things that means more to me than even artwork, and that is just to disappear from this world. Since I was a little girl, I always lived in another world with a foot into this world of fairies, and I was told by the adults that it's not real, and some of it killed me. And as I grew up, I realized that no, they're wrong. It is real, and truth is, it doesn't matter whether it's real or not real. This way of escaping after an injury in martial art, after an injury in the mind by growing up as the ugly duckling, has led me astray away from the true path, from the path of this is how my table looks like. So yes, I have shame and I am embarrassed of this. I work very slow. I'm like a sloth in many ways, but when I get really started, things go fast. And I chose now to come out from the shadows and just to reveal the true me. I have in many eyes been seen as a gangster, as a tree-hugging hippie. People have trouble to put me in a certain label, and people see my shadow side, and I certainly have one, and I certainly have lived it. But the truth is that I owe it to the creator, the creator of everyone, the universe, the source, to give this chapter another shot. And many might misunderstand that going to India is some sort of sponsored field trip for exploration and enjoyment. The truth is different. What I'm going to do is to to be a part of an ancient warfare style or martial arts style, which all martial arts we know about, they descend from this. And I was shown this path by someone who had this task for me, and this task only. And I was led to see for once in my life that life is not all about just dying slowly. If I continue the road I've been on now for the past few years, I might have 2-3 years left to live, because it's taken over this dark shadow that doesn't want you to continue living. And I always knew that I will find something in India, because the source of it's the source of everything, spirituality and culture and many things that come from India. And where I'm going is called the God's Own Land, and the martial art style I'm going to practice is also God's own martial art practice. And it gave me a new hope, as I've been practicing martial art before and dancing, that okay, as it comes with the treatment, it will not be for me a luxury vacation in any way. It will be a form of self-study, just to learn to observe another culture and to replace my focus onto something else. And it will be a way for me to exercise, to need to cleanse the body, and in order to, because I finally found something where the passion is more great than feeling good for a few hours. And I need to sleep. I have something for sleeping, and it also makes you feel good. And I have something for the pain, so I never have to feel pain. But in the end, it numbs you down, and the end of the road has been tried out a few times, not too far back. And so it doesn't sound so dramatic, but if my intention would have won, I wouldn't sit here today and tell you about my story. I have many gifts that I want to continue and share with the world, but I have also a side that needs to be recognized and understood, and it needs to be nourished and taken care of in some way. And I'm the only one who can do something about it, and this is through this martial art style, which is a combination of dancing and yoga, and it's the mother of Kung Fu. It will help me fix the scoliosis that I have in my back, and it will help against my depression, to be in a place where the sun is shining a bit more often than in the West. So this is me telling you a little bit about the video I've been putting up using my own words. And today is this day where I can't really figure out what decision to make today. I have problems sometimes making simple decisions, because I am still in this state where you can't see me being affected by something, but inside of me it feels like you're possessed by some kind of demon, or you can't use those words today, but I started using them anyway, because